Hi everybody, I'm Ian Fizamanis, author of Pierre and the Last Gargoyle of Paris, which is available soon in September. I thought I would have a little chat with you today about the life of being a author or writer. I am exhausted. I am exhausted and I'm not moaning about it. Please don't take it that way. I'm so thrilled to be doing what I'm doing. It's been a life dream. But I think a lot of people think that when you write a book, it's easy. It is not. And that's not me trying to discourage anyone from doing it. If you want to do it, pick up a pencil and a pen and write, or draw, or create music, or whatever you do it. Because there's nothing like it in the world when you create your own thing. But just to let you into the real world of being a writer, yeah, you write a passion project. And for me, I wrote a book which I am incredibly proud of and is getting great reception before it's even out. So that's great. But it's 5 years of my life. You know, I started writing this book 5 years ago, and that was when I was working full time, working very complex jobs, very stressful jobs, very time consuming jobs. So coming home and having an hour here, half a day there to write, you get into the mindset of writing something, and then you can not have time again to sit down for 3 weeks to write anything more, and you have to go back over all your work, and it's very, very emotionally consuming and exhausting, but a passion project at that point. When you get to the point like I have earlier this year, when you commit to doing it as a full-time job, yes, your time is free, but you take on the role of at least 10 other jobs. So as an example, for the last few weeks, getting ready for the launch of the book, I have been still the writer because I'm trying to write a sequel or another project. I've got about 5 on the go. You become the marketing manager, so a social media manager. You're constantly running that, making sure that that's running to the same brief that you are. You are the lawyer, doing the legal paperwork. You are the publisher, making sure that everything's going to the right places. Before that, you're the editor to make sure that everything is perfect and mistakes are looked at and so forth. You're the formatter to make sure that when the format is set in the book, that it looks right and the pages turn at the right points and the diagrams are in the right places. And luckily, my first ever job, shout out to Melvin here, was at Type Start in a little village called Barnwell, where I used to work on the property section in the newspaper and format all the pages so they looked right. So that's in there, great. But you're a formatter, you're an editor, you're a social media manager, you're the HR person because there's no one else. You're sorting out the banking, you're sorting out the invoices. I am also a party planner. I am doing everything to make sure that this comes together, and all of those things are at least 10 people's jobs. And while you're doing all of that, and I have been for 2 months now and will be for another month and a half before the book actually comes out, you're not writing. So a shout out really to anyone who is pursuing their dream, no matter how bloody hard it is, because it is very, very hard. It is a long slog. It is not a life of sitting by a typewriter in a log cabin going, oh, I'm going to write today. It doesn't work like that. Writing is a commitment, but without the writer, there is nothing. Without the writer, there is nothing. There is no music, there is no TV, there's no books, there's no magazines, there's no film, there's nothing without the writer. So for me, it's a job that is draining me, but is worth every second.